My name is Philip Sumeri. I am 26 years old. I'm from Rivers State, Port Harcourt local government to be precise, from the southern part of Nigeria. I lost my mom when I was 6. I was still in primary school. I never knew my dad. He left before I was born. They were never married. I grew up with my grandma in Sumiari, a small fishing village in Port Harcourt. At that time, she had some other of her children still staying with her because at that time they were still in the house. They had not moved out. They were not married, so we all stayed together. My grandma sold makes and sells akara for a living. So after school every day, sometimes before school even, I had to go work so we could make some money that we would use for the day, and for feeding and for every other basic need we could barely afford at that time. So in the mornings I would go work and then I would go to school, a small school in the village, one basically what we call school then. It's nothing like the schools we see now, but that was where we learned. On one of those days when I went to work, I got back and I heard that someone came looking for me. And I was like, okay, so he's looking for me. And that particular day, I stayed out extra late because after selling everything I had to sell, I went out to play. I didn't come back home in time. I was a kid, so yeah, that's what children do. They play. So I got back and I heard someone came to look for me and she had left. Okay, I'm like, okay, so who is this person? And the whole neighborhood, the whole community, the whole compound was like, where have you been? Like, somebody came to look for you, somebody really important. I'm like, okay, so is this person a really important person? Like, who came to look for me? Yeah, so I think she came back the next day and I heard wordites. I'm like, okay, so what is the wordites? Who is wordites? What is this all about? And, that was how I was introduced to wordites. Apparently, they had met the community heads and asked for some children that they could assist through school and all that. And I was lucky enough to be picked by the community leadership. And so I started with wordites. We started with an after-school program. It was the summer holidays, so we were at home during that period. It was one of those periods when the militants were really disturbing, and it was at the peak of one of those periods when the militants were really disturbing. So we started with an after-school program during summer holidays, and at the end of that summer, I was adopted. I was taken up by Wordite, and yeah, that was how I joined the Wordite family. At the end of that summer, that was in 2008, Wordite took me up and I went back to school, and Wordite paid my fees for the rest of the academic session. And by the next academic session, I was moved to a new, bigger, better school in Port Harcourt, one of the best at that time. And yeah, it was basically like I went from like 0 to 100 real fast, and it was a totally new experience, new school, new people. I never thought that I'd be at that point. While I was in primary school, I used to read a lot of books. I used to love reading, and I read stories of boys in boarding schools and all the amazing times they had and the challenging things, and I felt like I wanted to experience all that too. And here I was, JSS3, and I was given an opportunity to experience all that. It was a big deal for me at that time. It is still a big deal for me that I would never have had that level of education if Wordite had not come in. So I went through school from JSS3 to SS3, and Wordite paid for everything. And after my O-levels exams, I moved to a private university in Nigeria. Yeah, and all that still was covered by Wordite, and um, it was a blessing. It was an opportunity that I was really, really grateful for. I didn't even think that I would go to a university, and here I was in a private university, not just any university, a private university, one of the most expensive in the country, and um, it was mind blowing. I was really, really, and I still am really, really grateful that Wordite found me at the time they did. It was a big deal. I don't know what my life would have been if they were not in the picture. I went to school, I went to the university. 5 years I did engineering, electrical and information engineering, and I graduated in 2016. And everything was taken care of by Wordite. They did not only pay my fees, they sent me pocket money from time to time to take care of my basic needs. And yeah, I'm really grateful to God and to Wordite for giving me that opportunity to go to school. In the nearest future, I hope to continue the beautiful work that is being done at Wordite. I hope to expand and multiply it in every way that I can. I hope to grow the family. I remember one of our meetings, because we usually have periodic meetings. Our sponsor, our founder, she was talking to us, and she told us how her vision was to raise Davidic seeds. And there's a whole lot of backstory to that, but it's something I want her to see, something I want her to actualize, and in the nearest future I hope to push that vision and make it a reality. So far, in my own little way, I have been able to give back in the smallest ways I can. While in school, I volunteer at charity organizations, and I volunteer as a facilitator and as a trainer at charity organizations. I volunteer, I go out with them for outreaches, and I give financially in ways that I can, in the little way that I can, to help other people that would need the help that I got.